And we are live. Welcome to the very first episode of the It's Sports Related podcast. I'm Diddy Noseball. I'm joined by my co-host Chris. This the first episode, man, sports related. We're gonna be going through a lot of NBA topics, local sports, because we are based in Dallas, Texas. So we got to get a lot of this Dallas, Texas, and just Texas sports. Some of this stuff we got to get off our mental. But Chris, man, what's up with you, man?
It's good, fam. Nothing much.
What you didn't get
Glad
into
to be
today?
back.
What you get into
Man,
today, man?
I ain't getting to a lot, man. I just went to work, came back, chilled. Nothing too crazy. You know,
Any
try to, I try to see who I'm going to start on my fantasy team tomorrow, but that's about it.
fantasy for what?
Football.
You're just now starting some fantasy for football?
No, I'm finna see who I'm going to start tomorrow.
Oh, who you're going to start? I was gonna say,
Yeah.
man, you a couple weeks
He's
late,
like,
huh?
nah. Yeah.
Is anything been going on that's been just like some pop culture, just some random stuff that's been on your mind that you just seen in the media or something?
Have you seen what Nafisa Collier did and the whole WNBA going crazy, and then the Fever taking the Aces to Game 5 and down to the last second and all that stuff.
I didn't see what Nafisa Collier say.
Man, she called out Kathy
Oh,
Englewood.
Engelbert, yeah,
Yeah,
the commissioner.
she called out the commissioner and basically said, "You suck at your job and you don't care about us."
Okay, what did the commissioner do?
It's because she said, you know how she's saying the commissioner doesn't hold the league accountable. She's saying the refs are bad and that they don't do nothing about it, but fine people for saying the refs are bad. People are getting hurt because the players are being too physical and stuff. I mean, she got her leg ran through by Alyssa Thomas, and so I'm sure that didn't help her. Um, and then just she brought up paying. She said Nafisa asked Kathy about what about what are we gonna do to get some of the younger stars like Paige, like Asia, like Caitlin, they who are driving in a lot of revenue to the league, their fair share of pay. And Kathy said Caitlin should be lucky because this league is allowing her to get that 16 million endorsement deals from Gatorade and everywhere else.
Oh yeah, that's crazy. I did see Stephen A. call out. Did you see that?
Not all the way, nah.
But Stephen A. was just kind of like, yeah, she needs to resign. I was like, God damn, because I'm not too into it because I ain't gonna. I fell off the WNBA because they kind of got annoying.
You
But
sure did.
I don't. They it got real annoying. They got very ungrateful, and it was just kind of like the Kelsey Plum stuff. Real quick, like, did you see
Oh
that?
my gosh. You talk about when she said plum dog and she don't want to
Plum
be called
Dog.
plum
She don't want to
dog.
be called Plum Dog, but this is not the first time. Like with Sabrina Ionescu, when she's talking about she don't want to be a mini game in 2K. It's just they're just so tone deaf to how they are viewed that it's just annoying. So I mean, Plum Dog is a nickname that's not that bad, bro. But it's
No,
just
it's not.
it
It's,
is what it
it's
is.
really not.
But Kathy Engelbert, she probably is too the light's too bright for her now. Like WNBA a little bit more popping. They probably need somebody that's just a little bit stronger. But yeah, I guess.
I thought you would like what Kathy do because you talking about you don't want the players to run your league, so you rather rule with an iron fist. And that's kind of what Kathy doing.
Oh, if she doing that, then yeah. But she just probably still. I don't. She still might just not be the best.
No,
Even
bro. She's I'd say this, she did get them a pretty good media deal. I'll give her that because I mean, being real honest, like, yes, the sport is growing, but also in a sense, um, and maybe like it could be undervalued going forward in the future, but at least for now, it's a pretty good media deal.
Yeah, it was. And then it's like y'all are still building. Y'all
Yeah,
the my biggest problem with WNBA and their players is y'all are on the ground floor building something that could be, you know what I'm saying, like special, but You're at the ground floor. Let's not act like you're not. So I mean, be a little bit more humble. Speaking of WNBA, local
Mm-hmm.
sports wrap up. How are you feeling about Satou being in the WNBA finals? First year of being away from the Dallas Wings, bro. It hurt me. It hurt me. It hurt me. She was our best player.
Yeah. I mean, it shouldn't have happened. I really don't understand. So essentially, we picked Satu over Arike. Is that correct, or am I wrong in that statement?
I don't necessarily know if it was a pick'em type of thing, but I definitely know we didn't do enough to keep her. I
Yeah,
definitely know that. So I don't know the
yeah,
specifics, but if we could have got rid of Enrique to keep Satu, it was the easiest choice. Especially if you pairing her with a page.
yeah,
Like, and then
yeah.
I don't even think Satu is not that old. So it's like, man, just imagine Sato with this team because I don't think Enrique fits. She possibly could, but just
I don't. This team, we already rebuilding. We done fired our coach. We done let him go. And then sent Melissa Smith away and turned the Aces into a championship team.
yep.
Sent Dejanay Carrington away. It's just like the Wings decided to make all the wrong choices that you can make. Every single one of them they decided to make.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know who's coming out next year that we can pair with Paige. Oh shit! Oh, I hope Az Fudd don't bring her ass to Dallas. Nope,
Why?
nope, nope. I don't want no Az. I ain't got time for that. I ain't go. I don't want to speak on it, but I ain't got time for that, bro. We here for
Man,
basketball, bro.
she ain't good at basketball.
She is, but we ain't got time for that.
All right
But
then, man.
I'm proud of Sato, and it just kind of like, man, I just like we all knew she was our best player, and to see her to go immediately to the WNBA finals after she was killing against the Lynx. She saved them in one of those games where she was hitting all them
Oh
threes.
yeah, yeah,
I'm like, man,
yeah.
it
And
just kind of
watching that,
it
it
hurts.
hurt. Yeah, it hurts,
We
bro.
fucking stink. We fucking stink. Sorry for my language, but yeah, I guess.
It's sad when you got a talent like Paige and you just stink, man. You just surrounded her with nothing.
And depending on who we get next year, we go stink next year too. So yeah, that's that. Okay, I did want to talk some local college football
All right.
because let me get the rankings because they did quarterback rankings on ESPN and yeah, it's not looking good. I did want to start with SMU and Kevin Jennings because we are from Dallas. SMU is the Dallas school.
That's
So
cool. Yep.
they made it to the college football playoffs last year. Um, this year they're 2-2. They've lost to Baylor and they've lost to TCU back to back. And it's like, what's going on? So this is what I found interesting before I get to the quarterback ranking. The SMU Mustangs lead the ACC in penalties. They've only played 4 games, 339 penalty yards, bro.
It's ridiculous.
That is 84 penalty yards a game.
That's not winning. That's not winning football. And SMU, like they should be a stable organization at least right now. Like they've had their coach in place. They have their quarterback in place. Um, all the money in the NIL in the NIL era, SMU should be doing good. And we got all these 5 stars in our backyard from Duncanville, Cedar Hill, Sock, all this talent in our backyard. And SMU can't field a like a consistently good. There's no way we should go from playoffs like we did last year to 2-2, losing to Baylor and TCU. SMU should be the best school in Texas outside of the bigger Texas, maybe Tech and A&M.
We should be bigger than Tech.
We
It should
yeah,
be it should be Texas
realistically,
A&M and the SMU in terms of
yeah,
Texas.
yeah,
And my thing is because I get it. SMU lost a lot of talent. It's a lot of people transferred just not here no more. Whatever, whatever. That's cool. So maybe the step back, but the penalties and the interceptions, that's supposed to be within your control. It's
Yeah,
not looking like the old Cowboys. It's like, what is it with Dallas teams being so over penalized? It's like I've been dealing with this my whole life.
yeah,
339 penalty yards in 4 games, 84 penalty yards a game, Chris. That's within your control. That ain't got nothing to do with recruits. That ain't that. But come on, man. That's just lack of discipline. Kevin Jennings done threw 5 interceptions. He's ranked 35th out of like 68 quarterbacks, man. And he went to my alma mater. But
yeah.
say it is what it is. How you done did against Penn State in the college football playoffs, you coming off of that. He might be a little injured, and he has made some amazing plays. But man, you're black at SMU, bro. They go put it on you, man. I'm just gonna keep it up. So man, y'all they just got to get it together. I just
Yeah,
the penalty that stuck out to me, and I thought that was crazy. They leading the ACC. They lucky I ain't checked the country. That's
yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I was thinking about this. Arch Manning, that shit been a disaster. Let's just keep it a buck. It's been a disaster. They got Bell coming in next year. And like I said, I've been doing the quarterback rankings. I said Kevin Jennings was what 35 out of 68. Where do you think Arch Manning is?
I
If you
mean,
had
you can't say he's better than Kevin Jennings. You can't say a lot of stuff.
he's
It's
41.
it.
He's 41 out of 68. You remember coming into the season, he was the Heisman favorite. Oh,
Yeah, that's overblown, and that's literally just because they're like, oh, he's on Texas, which should be a powerhouse school and a powerhouse team, and he'll be doing a lot of whatever. But be for real,
Chris,
come on,
Chris,
what
the
has
dude's
we
a
seen?
junior. The dude's
He
a junior, man.
look,
All that he's supposed to be doing this. He was the number one
he
quarterback. Go ahead.
he is supposed to be doing this. He is just not a generational talent. He's just a talent. Like, be for real. The schools he was playing back in Louisiana, he wasn't doing all that. He is a Manning. He
Mhm.
had 3 he literally had basically 3 years of tutelage from Steve Sarkisian, just sitting there learning under Quinn Ewers. And you get out there and you throw all them picks, and you still be making questionable decisions. If you are hurt and you out there, what is the point of you playing against El Paso and all these Utah? Like, what are you out there doing? Arch, if Arch is this guy and is supposed to be this great quarterback talent, there's no excuse for this play. So he's not coming out next year, and he may not come out the year after that.
Does he even return to Texas? Does he
He
even start next
yes,
year?
yes, he'll start next year. It's Arch. He's not
Man,
going anywhere, and
Steve
they're not
Sarkisian can't
sending him
afford that
anywhere.
shit. Steve, this is what I'm saying,
Steve Sarkisian gonna whisper his quarterback, whisper him into something. That's
bro.
what he
He
gonna
just
have to do.
say, man, he just don't got it. People acting like he's a true freshman. He's not. He's not Bryce Underwood. He wasn't. He's not Dylan Raiola from last year. Like this dude is in like what's this? Got to be. This is year 3.
It's his year. Look, he's literally 3 years because he enrolled early.
The dude can't complete a 5 yard out route. He can't throw a slant. I don't know. I don't see how this gets better. And I was a big. Hey, I was happy we had got Arch, but I'm worried if he do come back to Texas, he might not start over true freshman Diabell.
He
He
will start over.
might not. If
He's
he
gonna start
do,
over Diabell.
say, bro,
He's gonna
I think
start over Diabell.
Steve Sharkey, we need to win games. This is absolutely crazy, bro.
Look, he gonna have to turn this corner coming going through these next couple phases. Like, we need to beat the Floridas, we need to beat the rest of these teams and the Alabamas and the OU. I don't want to come on now. We need to, especially since Materia gonna be out most likely. We need to win these games.
I guarantee you, this is a hot take. There's a bigger chance of Arch Manning ending up at UL Monroe than starting over Diabell next season.
This is the worst hot take you have ever said. Come on, be for real.
University of Louisiana Monroe. They're
No,
calling you Arch.
no, no.
I'm done,
That would
bro.
be career suicide for him. He's not doing it. Texas is not giving away all the money
Chris,
The Manning name provides. He's not doing it. He'll stay under the tutelage of Steve Sarkisian, and he will win some games with Texas, and then he'll learn and move on.
the dude is like the seventh best quarterback in Texas.
Hey, that is bad. He People don't like it, but he's more a running back. You know how they be calling Lamar Jackson a running back, and he needs to switch
Well,
positions and all that stuff. That's what they need to be saying about Arch right now.
well, Arch, take off, nigga. Because out of all the quarterbacks that have, because this has been a disappointing year for quarterbacks, period, Chris.
Oh yeah, for
And
sure.
he's been the most disappointing. That's
Yeah.
crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Man, I ain't never been a big Arch guy, but you've 41 out of 68 when you came in the Heisman favorite in your third year. You got slow rolled your freshman year, nothing happened. In your sophomore year, you got a little bit more. And then junior year, this is supposed to be you, bro. And now you went from all that to taunting. What was that team? What was that team name? I forgot what team
Was
it was.
that UTEP or who was that? I don't
No,
know who
UTEP. That
that
was after the
that,
UTEP game because
that was after the UTEP. Yeah, who was
he played
that?
like
That
shit
was
against
so.
UTEP.
Yeah, he
I think,
played terrible against UTEP. That's when I was like, okay, Ohio State, I get, that's your first real start, and it's against Ohio State. Okay, I understand a little nervous. UTEP, bro, we supposed to
yes.
mollywop them. Come on,
It was Sam Houston. He
that's
flexing
right,
on Sam
Sam
Houston. It's
Houston,
crazy.
bro. Come
It's
on,
crazy.
man. Come
Bro,
on.
I'm telling you, if he come back to Texas next year and he starts over Diabell, I'm gonna get on here every week and complain about it.
Well, you're gonna be
UL
complaining about it because it's gonna happen.
UL Monroe, go there, Arch. Go play against them Louisiana kids again. Okay. What else did we have? Oh, did you catch the Texas? I mean, I said the Texas, the Packers Cowboys game.
I did, yes, of course.
What were your thoughts? Because first of all, I don't like ties, so that kind of
No,
ruined the game a little bit for me. But
oh
just
yeah,
was as a fellow Cowboys fan, what's your initial thoughts?
yeah. The tie definitely made the game kind of underwhelming. Um, I'll say this: Brian Schottenheimer can call up a scheme and he can call some offense. Dak is playing at a great MVP level. George Pickens, he's proven that he's that guy. He can be that guy even without CD Lamb. And that's a great trade for us. Uh, we were smart. We're gonna We're gonna run at Micah, run away from Micah, move the pocket away from Micah, get the ball out quick. And Dak was on point in doing that and running the offense, matching whatever Green Bay was doing because our defense just olays them into the end zone every single time. Um, I love the offense. The defensive side of the ball for the Cowboys is just atrocious. We literally had to sign Davian Clowney to get some sort of pass rush, some sort of run defense out there. We don't start our best pass rusher, who is James Houston, who like, why is James Houston our best pass rusher, and then we don't even play him like that? It's really bad what the Cowboys are putting out there. I understand our secondary is a little hurt, but they're terrible. They can't cover. Donovan Wilson cannot play coverage. Malik Hooker is out there looking crazy and then gets hurt, and now we have to put Wanya Thomas in, who I do like,
He
but
was better. He was better than
I
Hooker.
do I
He
do
was
like
better.
Wanya Thomas, but man, come on. And then
Nope, nope. Hold on. Can't let you gloss over just the dunking of Deron Bland over and over and over again. Deron Bland got dunked on so many times. It
hey,
was crazy. Dobbs had 3 touchdowns, bro.
hey, Dobbs was cooking. Dobbs was cooking. He said, who was a line up. The Packers were literally like, "Hey, ISO,
It was
Dobbs out there."
crazy.
They was literally like ISO Dobbs, throwing it up to him. Yeah, Bland is hurt, so I'm gonna give him a little bit of a pass because he is hurt and he's coming back from injury. He was just out there trying to support and be there for his team, so I'll give him that. But paying him 4 years, $90 million, he gonna have to step it up.
No, that's a fact. This dude he was getting cooked, bro. But I did want to say this because how do you feel about Michael Parsons of the game he had before I give you throw some of these stats out there for you?
I think he had a great game. I mean, I think he affected the game. They literally are calling a scheme and running their whole offensive plan is to prevent him from wrecking the game. And even then, he found ways to rush the passes from Dak. Dak was just on point. If Dak holds the ball for a second longer, it's multiple sacks. If Dak is not on point and the receivers are not where they're supposed to be, it's picks. Dak because Dak has to get the ball out quick, knowing Micah is coming around that edge. He's whooping up on Guyton. Guyton didn't do bad in the run game, but is Micah Parsons. So I think Micah did well, and then obviously he had the game saving sack, on Dak in the overtime period. So Micah, I think Micah had a great game. It's not the flashy game that people want to see from him, of course, but he'll have those games. He'll have the 3-4 sack game eventually.
You know what's crazy? Because you said you thought he had a good game. I didn't think he had that great of a game. I thought he made a great play on Dak. But what's crazy, I got the PFF grade. It was a 92. Michael Parsons had a 92 PFF
That's
grade.
crazy.
10 pressures. He had 10 pressures. But you know what
Yeah,
stands out about that? Dak motherfucking Prescott, man. Say,
yeah,
bro,
yeah.
I have been a Dak detractor over the last couple of years.
Mm,
I've been kind of, leaning the blame towards CD and Parsons.
you
But
have, you have.
Dak to me, he's the second most valuable quarterback right now behind Josh Allen, and I think he has a bigger burden than Josh Allen. So what he's done so far this year has been more impressive. We are 1-2-1. I think that's our record, but
That is, yeah,
dude is playing at, like you said, at an MVP level. We got to get the dubs. But man, Dak is locked in. It's the most passion I've seen from bro. But he played so well. Michael Parsons played amazing. And I thought Michael Parsons wasn't on shit until the late sack. Dude had 10 pressures in a sack, but Dak was so calm, so poised, getting the ball to who he needs to get the ball to. Pickens did his thing. I think Turpin needs to step up. I don't know if it's a Turpin thing or how we get him the ball thing,
yeah.
but I thought we played so damn scary the first couple drives. Two
Hmm.
or three drives, we were just playing not to lose. And then
Yeah.
when we I think that after that, we blocked and got the 2 point
Hmm.
thing. I think that's when we changed. But you got to call the game like that from start to finish. You can't play
Yeah.
scary. We was playing not to lose. We wasn't going for it early, but then we slowly figured it out. But my thing is this: more impressed with the Cowboys or disappointed in the Packers? Because I got one thing on something else I noticed on the Packers.
I'm gonna say I'm kind of disappointed in the Packers, just mostly their defense overall, because again, Cowboys are shorthanded in receivers and also shorthanded in O linemen. Like Brock Hoffman was out there playing snaps. TJ
Right.
Bass was out there playing snaps. Like that wasn't our top tier line. And the fact that Dak is carving you up, and I'm not gonna say he had just time in the pocket, but he was able to comfortably carve you up. That don't look good.
Yeah.
There's no way that the Cowboys, granted they do have a good offense when healthy and when playing in a rhythm, but you supposed to be the Green Bay Packers Super Bowl contending defense, and you
Yeah.
let them drop 40 on you.
Ridiculous.
Oh no.
But what did I say before the season about the Cowboys, though? What did I say about our offense? We was going to be the Bengals, like,
No,
and
you did. You did.
and I think that's what we've seen so far outside of the damn Bears game, which is ridiculous. But the offense, I think the offense is real. Dak is at playing at a level to where, man, you can only just have one of them, Pickens or CD, and he just gonna make it work with Ferguson and those guys. He got like Flannery. He made Flannery look good a couple plays. Tober had a big catch, so it's like Dak just gonna make it work. So my biggest thing is Jordan Love, I don't trust him. Like I was putting myself in Packers fan. Like if I was a Packers fan, I wouldn't trust Jordan Love, bro. It,
Dang.
it's it's just a lot of times where it feels like I just don't trust him. Like if we needed a 2 minute drill or we needed something, I think he makes a lot of bonehead mistakes. They really should have lost because the time clock should have went out. Like trying to throw a
Yeah,
pass with like 10 seconds
that
left
was
is crazy.
crazy. That was crazy.
How you feel about Jordan Love? I don't trust him. I think he's good and talented, but I don't trust him in the big moments.
I mean, yeah, I don't know what his deal was on that, especially in that overtime last second. Like, how do you mismanage the clock that badly? Um, yeah, that's really bad as far as not trusting him. I mean, he doesn't throw interceptions. He hasn't been this year, at least. Um, he did, have a costly fumble. He can be a little careless holding on to the ball or just chilling back there in the pocket, but I think he can be the quarterback to get them the win. I do think that. Now, me personally, I've obviously never played quarterback. I mean, I never played quarterback at a high level, I should say. But when you sit there and you watch a guy and you literally you don't play your whole rookie contract. Your whole rookie contract is you observing, watching film, learning practice, and things like that. Why are you making some of them boneheaded mistakes and mismanaging things like that? That should not be happening.
That's
You
all
had
I'm saying.
4 years, you had a whole college degree in the
Yes.
NFL to learn stuff like this.
Yes. Sitting behind a top 5 quarterback of all time.
Yeah,
Let's not overlook that part.
yes. I mean,
In
obviously,
terms
I've
of
never.
game
Yeah,
management and things like that as well.
yeah. That's just crazy to me.
I don't know. It's just something about Jordan Love I don't trust. I see the talent. Where do you think he's like ranked amongst quarterbacks? Top 10, 15, 12? Like where is he? Like who is he around? Like who is some of his peers to you?
Mm, He's. I was gonna say golf, but that,
Goff is way better.
I was about to say yeah, golf is kind of better right now. Uh, who else could he be around? He's better than like a Knicks, and he's like what Baker's playing better than him right now, in my opinion. He's like 10. He's
He's
like in the
way
10 range.
better than Baker. I mean, Baker's way better. Baker's damn near in the MVP conversation. Baker's probably a
Oh,
top 5 quarterback. Yeah,
yeah,
yes. Baker.
Baker's like top 5 right
They
now
almost
playing.
beat the Eagles. Like Baker's one of the ones, man.
Oh yeah.
Jordan
Uh,
Love is he's around the Geno Smith tier to me. I ain't gonna lie.
bro, don't do him like that.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Don't do him like that.
Geno in Seattle. I'm talking about Geno in Seattle. I don't
I
know
was
what's
gonna
going on with
say,
the Raiders.
yeah, man,
Is he
nah.
better? Is Jordan Love better than Sam Darnold?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, you're yeah.
Better, yes.
Nope.
I shouldn't even be thinking about it, but yes, he's better than Sam Darnold.
Give me Sam. I'm sorry. Jordan Love, I don't well, Sam Darnold kind of
No,
in the playoffs.
no.
He in that area though. Jordan Love ain't that much better than Sam Darnold. I'm just
Yeah.
saying. Okay. Anything else? Any local sports topics? Anything before we move on to our main topics?
What else going on? Local.
Anything been happening with the Mavericks? I think I seen Kyrie working out or something. I thought he was gonna be out for a long time or something.
Kyrie's working out. Yeah, he'll be back, but he's getting there. He's progressing well. We brought Dennis Smith Jr. for training camp. Apparently, Lively said he done grew a couple more inches.
You
Uh,
long.
he's like 7'2", 7'3" now. Apparently,
What?
I mean, we just got Cooper Flag. So we got Cooper Flag in training camp. He's looking good. Anthony Davis, they said he done gained 15 pounds.
And he's still gonna want to play the 4, huh?
Yeah.
I can't stand that dude, bro.
No, stuff like that for the Mavericks. Nothing crazy coming in right now, but I'm excited to see what the Mavericks do. You know, D'Angelo Russell is our starting point guard, so we'll
Did he
see.
just
But
did he just get like married or something?
yeah, I think he just got married. Yeah.
Hopefully that. I don't know. Okay. Well, I guess that's it for our local sports wrap up, and we did that in a very good timely manner.
Sure
Okay,
did.
let's get into some of our main topics. So, Lamelo and the Hornets. This was one of your topics. I wanted to kind of get where you was going with this, but they are projected over under 27.5 wins, and they're projected to win or to be 13th in the East. So, yeah.
That's bad. That's
What
bad.
So what made you want this to be a topic? Like, what you have on your mind about Lamelo and the Hornets?
Well, I've seen some stuff coming out of the Charlotte land that they got new ownership, new coach, all that stuff, and they didn't bring in Lamelo. Not ownership, or yeah, ownership, but they didn't bring in Lamelo.
Mm-hmm.
They inherited Lamelo, and so they're saying um, they won't hesitate to move on from him if things don't go as they should be going. He does suffer some injuries, and they haven't been winning. But they said they won't hesitate to move on from Lamelo and do other stuff if they can't if they don't do what they need to do. Then there's also reports about they need to make more of an all-in move and maybe acquire a Bam Adebayo or another a solid big man to pair up with Lamelo. So I was wondering, what direction do you think the Hornets would get to, and should they even consider trading Lamelo and all that kind of thing? So
I mean, he hasn't been playing good enough to where he should be untradeable. But goddamn, like, what chance has he really had? Like, like he's been shut down year after year after year because they ain't been going nowhere. Who has been his
yeah,
best teammate? Gordon Hayward or Terry Rozier? Them dudes don't play anymore. Terry Rozier was getting DMP'd in the playoffs last year, and that was one of his top three players he done played with of all time. Like, can we start putting things into perspective? Like,
yeah,
LaMelo Ball is a little lackadaisical at times. LaMelo Ball is a little, you know what I'm saying, defense averse, I would say. But he's not been the problem in Charlotte. Who, first of all, who's Charles Lee? Who's the GM? Like, who are his teammates? Can we start there? Like,
yeah,
the fact that you acting like you inheriting LaMelo is a bad thing is crazy. He's one of the most popular players in the NBA.
yeah,
If he was on like the Knicks or something like that, he'd probably be the biggest star in the league. But
yeah.
it's the simple fact that the team sucks, the management sucks, the ownership, top to bottom. I don't think LaMelo's the problem. I don't think he's untradeable either. But I do have this question: if
hmm
you had to choose going forward with one player, LaMelo or Brandon Miller, like, what are you doing? Because that's the only option right now.
You got a con knuckle. All right. Anyways, I'm s-
hold on. You started it, bro. I swear I wasn't gonna say. Con Knuckle is the most glazed player that came out their draft, bro. I done heard
nah,
so many
man.
podcasts from Bill Simmons to Robinson. They just love them some Con Nipple, man. Did
Hey,
y'all not see
you
the
heard?
Arizona Duke game? I'm sorry.
Do you hear the propaganda? They said this man gonna be on Team USA in
Great White Hope.
2028,
Great White Hope.
bro.
Con Nipple is the clear. Hey, there ain't no black fatigue like Con Nipple. Like, that shows you, say, man, they are riding with Con Nipple, and I think it's crazy. I've never seen nobody get hyped. I don't even think she should have been a top 5 pick. He's not a primary ball handler. He's not a lockdown defender, and he's not a top tier athlete. What about Con Canuple screams top 5 pick? I don't even think he's a great knockdown off ball shooter. I think he's good. But my thing is, what does Concanopoulos do that's great? What about his game? What about his tools that says Concanopoulos is going to be great? The glaze on Concanopoulos is absolutely crazy. And I think he's a rotational player, but he's not that much better than Corey Kispert. He's probably a 1.5 of what Corey Kispert can do because he can handle a little bit better and play make more than Kispert. But come on, bro.
Dang, what did Kisper do to get deserve that?
I like Corey Kispert, but I like Concanopoulos, but the glaze. Have you not seen some of the glaze from Bill Simmons and Ron
Yeah,
Russillo and some of the
yeah,
white podcasters? It's,
yeah.
it's crazy. Name one black person that loved Concanopoulos this much. I'm just saying, he's their
Charles
guy.
Lee. I don't know,
Okay.
but yeah, nah. So out of the Mello or Brandon Miller, obviously you want to say. I just think Lamelo is a special talent, so I'm gonna always go with Lamelo. But I would understand if someone did want to go with Brandon Miller. You see, the thing is, when Brandon Miller's coming into the league, like you said, I'll let you touch on it. You was just saying he's gonna be a dog in this league, and I think defensively, I haven't seen that all the way. I've seen it in spurts, but I have not seen that all the way like I would like to. And I think he has another gear or a level to go offensively. And if he hits that, him and Lamelo will be a very dangerous backcourt or whatever duo in the league going forward. I just think he needs to hit it. I understand he's dealt with some injuries as well. Um, so hopefully we get to see them healthy and looking good and Brandon Miller really reaching his potential, because if he does reach his potential, it is pretty scary. So
I don't know what Brandon Miller's ceiling is. I think we've seen LaMelo has an all NBA level potential. We just seen him be an all-star. I don't know if Brandon Miller could ever reach all NBA level status. I don't know if he's going to be an all-star starter level guy. I think he could possibly be a replacement all-star level guy. But he's another guy. He's not the greatest shooter, not the greatest ball handler, not the greatest defender. I think he's on a championship level team. I think he could be like a third guy, but I don't even know if I could see second guy. I know for a fact I could have Lamelo as my second guy,
yeah,
and I could see him potentially being a Finals MVP, just depending on the circumstances and the team makeup. I don't see that
yeah,
with Brandon Miller. Uh, I think he has a good ceiling. I don't think he has the possibility to be great. Like it's not he can't do anything great. I think LaMelo can legit be a great playmaker and a great shooter.
yeah,
So I mean, it's just me. And the one thing I will say about Brandon Miller, he seems more professional than LaMelo. He seems like he's more competitive. So
mm,
maybe like a front office would value that. But in terms
yeah.
of talent and ability, man, give me Melo, man. Like,
Look, I'm gonna say this and may get some flack, but if you put Lamelo on the Memphis Grizzlies in place of John Morant, how much better are they looking?
they're better, way
Yeah,
better in
they
every
they're
in every category. He can shoot, and he's
yeah.
bigger.
Shoot,
They're way better.
I really would think so. And some people from Memphis may look at me crazy for saying that, but that's I believe Memphis would be a whole nother level if Lamelo was over there as their point guard.
If they looking at you any type of way, point to one of the most disastrous playoff games in the history of the NBA, bro. They got beat by 50 points in the
That was a
playoff.
massacre, bro. That was a massacre.
It's crazy. It's crazy. But okay, how do you feel about the ceiling of the team overall this season for the Hornets? Because they're at over under 27 and a half, 13
That's kind of
maybe.
sad. That's just kind of real sad for them. And they should be better than that. They really should be better than that with some of the guys you got over there. I mean, now they did give away. I mean, you got Lamelo, Brandon Miller, Con Knuckle, Miles Bridges. Yeah, you can figure something out. You can do a little something. Musa Diabate. I mean,
That's not
th-
none of
no,
those
no,
names are doing nothing for me, bro.
no. But I mean, you can figure something out. It's you seen what everybody's talking about. They said Spencer Dinwiddie's on the Hornet.
Colin Sexton is on the Hornets. They got too many guards.
Yeah,
No,
they do. They got a ton of
why
guards
are they beefing with Spencer Dinwiddie though? Why they single him out?
because everybody was surprised that he's over there.
People better quit acting like Spencer Dinwiddie's some bum. You used to do it too. That's why you laughing so hard. Spencer
That
Dinwiddie
is
is a
why
good player, man.
he is a good player. Like I would like to
He
have him back.
steps up.
Yeah, he does. I wouldn't mind him having him back on the Mavericks. Like when he came back last season or whatever, I was happy with it because I know what
The
he can do.
the Dinwiddie slander is just absolutely crazy.
He don't
Like,
need to be my starter anymore. Anymore, he doesn't need to be my starter, but he's good. He's cool.
who's projected to be the playoff teams in the East? What would you do? You think the Hornets can make the playoffs? Because
They can make
13
the
is kind of crazy.
13 is kind of crazy. They can make the play in my opinion,
So
and sneak in that way. But playoffs, I don't know if they can just outright make the playoffs.
because who you got? You got the Knicks, the Cavs, the
Knicks, Cavs,
Magic.
Magic, Hawks,
Uh, Hawks,
Heat,
Bucks still gonna be up there. Heat, so that's 6.
Bucks, Celtics. Well, I think Celtics can still do it.
Celtics still better. So that's
Yeah.
7 teams.
You think Pacers can still maintain without Halliburton and Miles Turner?
Siakam, Nimhard, Isaiah Jackson coming back. I think Isaiah Jackson is better than Miles Turner. He's gonna be a better fit for their play style. Obi Toppin will have a bigger role. Are the Pacers gonna be better? Hobbled Pacers over Rick Carlisle, yes. So that's 8 teams. Yeah, I just had to think about it. Yes, Rick
Yeah.
Carlisle, Charles Lee. Come on, bro. Damn. But after that,
That's eight.
who's
That's
left?
eight. That's eight right there. After
Did we say
that,
Miami? We said Miami already,
we
right?
said Miami.
Okay.
Yeah.
After that, the Bulls. They could be better than the Bulls, bro. It's chances that they could be better than the Bulls, bro. Bro, Josh
They
Giddey and
could.
Kobe
Yeah.
White. Come on, bro. They could be better than the Bulls, bro.
They could. Yeah.
They could be better than. So what is that?
Nets.
That was 9. So they could be better. They could be playing around 9.
That's what I
Like
said. They could be better than.
they're
Yeah.
going to be better than Nets. Nets is one of the worst teams I've ever seen on paper. Uh, who else in the East?
Let's see. Wizards aren't gonna really. You
See,
think they take any kind of step, or they just?
bro, Hornets could make the play in, bro.
Yeah.
The
I
Hornets can make the play
having.
in.
Yeah, having them just mocked to be the 13th seed is kind of crazy.
Let me see. Let me look up. Let me pull up the exact odds. Google, NBA Eastern Conference odds. Let me share my screen here. Let me. That was not what I planned. Present share screen. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Is it showing? Okay, there you go. So you have.
Oh, we forgot about Detroit.
Oh, damn. So that's 10. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, the Raptors too.
Raptors better. Ugh.
Damn, they might be 13.
Sixers, 76ers. You don't believe in them, or you do?
I don't know what I'm just gonna put them in limbo. Let's just X them out because I don't know what's going on with them. So the Cavaliers, of course, so that's 1. Knicks 2, Magic 3, Hawks 4, Pistons 5, Celtics 6, Bucks 7, Pacers 8, Miami 9, Toronto 10. But is there a world that the Hornets could be better than the Raptors? My thing is, could they be better than the Raptors, the Pacers? I think that's
If they come
around.
out the season in the right way, they could be better than Raptors, Bulls, Pacers. Potentially, if Pacers ain't playing up to par.
So
But
where are you expecting them? Like
they'll probably finish 11th. That's where I'm gonna have them at.
say, bro.
Which,
If healthy,
hey,
bro, I wouldn't be surprised they made the play in, man. Because
I wouldn't be surprised at all. Either, no. But
I think Ryan. Oh, I will say this too before we get off the Hornets. I think Ryan Kalkbrenner will have a more impactful rookie season than Con Canopo, bro.
I like that pick. But yeah, I like that pick for them for sure. So I mean, but Nets got 5 rookies. But nah.
Oh yeah, that's
Nah, yeah. Hornets need to not honestly getting to the play-in is kind of a disappointing season for them. They've been trying to rebuild for quite a while now.
Yeah, they need to find a core 4 young guys, then go get some vets and put them around there and try to make a competent team. Use this year to see what young guys can play, what young guys can't, what young guys fit, what don't. And then next year, you should be trying to go get some vets and kind of trying to do the Detroit Pistons. We got about
Yeah.
5 good young guys, and we can put some vets around them. So
Yeah.
I think that's where, if they're anything under 10th or 11th in the East, yeah, we're gonna have to Lamelo, you are on the clock because now I'm gonna be looking at your performance, not only your performance, but now your attitude when it comes to approaching winning. So,
Mm-hmm.
okay,
Mm-hmm.
Zion Williamson. You had this as a topic. Everybody looked at his body, was saying Emmanuel Asho said he was on Ozempic. That was crazy. Over under 30.5 wins. They're projected to finish 12th in the West. What was it about Zion and the Pelicans that had you intrigued to make this a topic?
I was going to ask you, do you think they're one overhyping this transformation and what Zion can be? And do you think Zion is talented enough to carry and be that franchise player like that for the Pelicans? And then my last question for you, we can get to this later. How important is the addition of Jordan Poole with Zion? Does that elevate them as a duo?
Okay, let me start with this. In terms of Zion, best case scenario, looking at it from a lens of what could he be on a championship team. He's a 6'6" power forward, bro. The starter that can't shoot, and he doesn't play that much defense. He played a little bit more defense last year. I'll give him credit on that. But I will say this: the thing that made Zion special from go was his ability to finish in the paint, and he's an elite playmaker. What do you
Mm-hmm.
want out of a number one option? Can you do something elite offensively, and can you make the game easier for other players? I think Zion he checks both those boxes because I think he's an elite finisher, and I think he's a good to borderline great playmaker. He can pass the ball. So when it comes to offensively, I think yes, in the right situation, Zion could be a true number one guy. I really do think that offensively, but I think it's hard to build a team around him because he's a 6'6" power forward that can't shoot. So a team would have to be built a specific way to get him to his ceiling. And I say that to say this. I think you would have to build a 5-out type of offense where everybody can shoot because he can't. And I just think it's hard to build that type of team. And I think his current roster isn't built to do that. So yes and no, I guess to answer that question. And what was your other question?
How important or how good do you think him and Jordan Poole can be as a duo? Do you think Jordan Poole is a great backcourt piece that'll and will Zion help elevate Jordan Poole's game now that he's out of the depths of Washington, or is it don't
Jordan
matter?
Jordan Poole is a damn six man. Jordan Poole is supposed to come and get off the bench like Nick Young, do a couple hizzy twings, blow by a couple people, get a nice little layup, hit a couple step back threes, and then when he get fourth quarter crunch time, come sit next to me, dog. That's what Jordan Poole is. I don't
Oh
think
man,
this edition is not that great. I think he's gonna have his moments. What does Jordan Poole do great? Like, what does Jordan Poole do that complements Zion?
shoot.
Is he a great catch and shoot guy? Is he? Cause I'm really trying to ask. Like off the catch, I think he's more of a creative, like creating his own shot. But catch off the catch, he need like this. This is why I love Trey Murphy next to Zion because he's a catch and
Yes,
shoot guy. Like
yes,
Jordan Hawkins, in theory, a catch and shoot guy.
yes.
Like I think that type of play style. And then it's like he should be okay. I mean, but
Well,
duo, hell no.
how do you feel about their picks? I mean, they brought in Fears. They brought in. I
Will
know you don't like Fears. I know you don't. What about Queen?
I like Queen, but they ain't helping them this year. I think they both whiffs for this year. Like what they'll be in the future, next 4 or 5 years, I don't know. But they whiffs right now. So, how do you feel about Zion and just they outlook over there in New Orleans?
Now I like Zion. I think Zion at his best is a great in trans, like amazing in transition player.
Mm-hmm.
But he can he's amazing in transition on the fact that obviously he can be your scorer in transition, but he can also run the break and run the point in transition for your team as well. Being that elite playmaker that he is, and of course he is a dominant finisher on the inside, like it or not. Uh, he's amazing at the rim, whether it be finishing layups, whether it be whatever it is. He can get that ball in the basket at a high level, very efficiently in the painted area. Yes, like you said, his shot is not there, and if that's one part of his game where you saw early that he made an effort at least to try to do that, but it was very clear that that's not the strong suit, and he has to progress in that in order to really become the type of player, all round player that you would like. Um, I think Zion can overcome some of those challenges with the right pieces around him. In my opinion, I think the best player that he's played with was Lonzo Ball. I think Lonzo really unlocked Zion as a player, basketball player. We just didn't get to see it very much.
You don't think it's just too hard to build a really good team around Zion just due to
So I think the Pelicans have a very athletic roster with great wings, essentially, and 3D wings. And they don't have the perfect big next to Zion, in my opinion. They do not have the stretch, the athletic stretch five that would be a perfect fit next to Zion. And you need essentially a point guard that is okay being off the ball for the most part, but can get their own shot and play catch and shoot as well. They don't, and they've never really had that outside of when they had Lonzo Ball.
I think the center part of it is probably the hardest. That's the
But
hardest position to fill, bro. The
that's the hardest
stretch,
position to fill.
the
Yeah,
stretch center that can still protect the rim
yeah.
because Zion don't stretch the floor, he don't protect the rim, and those are two of the most important things in basketball. Can you shoot, and can we stop people from getting dunks and layups?
He
Like
protects the rim in a sense that he does it off the help, or but he does not. He's not just a play you at center, you protect the rim, and you can anchor our defense. No, he's not that.
I I just think that if you because it's easy to say that. I felt that about Sabonis. We need this stretch five next to you that can block shots, be a little possibly, hopefully mobile, and can hit the three. Like bro, that's a lot of shit to ask for from a five.
Yeah, that's
So it's like,
why there's not many of those.
yeah. So it's like, I mean, I just think to maximize Zion will be hard just due to his limitations. But and then he's 6'6" power forward because he's going to be like he can hold up a little bit defensively, but it's like
Do you
it's
move him
just
to like
it's
a
too
wing position? Just play him at the wing.
it's just a little too, you know what I'm saying? That was
Hmm.
random, I'm sorry, but it's just I don't know. I just think it'll be just too hard to build around Zion. Even though I do think he has the skill set in terms of like what I said, like scoring and playmaking to be the number one guy. It's just
Hmm.
having to fill in those gaps with his deficiency, which is it should just be too hard, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, how you feeling about them over under 30 wins and finishing 12th in the West?
Mm, they be just getting hurt too much because when they weren't hurt, Willie Green had them in a decent position last season before they got hurt. So that's their problem. If they can find a way to stay healthy, I think that's a little low for them. I granted I do know the West is kind of stacked, so like where do you fit in? But they're still going to be a good team. You're not going to want to play them. I think they have great defenders. They have lots of great 3D wings, young guys that will continue to develop for them. And then you have Zion that you have to deal with, along with plugging in, some of the new additions in Jordan Poole. So we will see how the Pelicans look going forward. I think they're like, I can't firmly say that. Like I said, I think they're a little better than 12. I think they're probably a lot for the play-in. I think they're like 10, but even still, it's the wild, wild west out there.
Uh, it seemed low to me. 30 and a half seemed kind of low to me. I guess share my screen again.
Mhm.
Let's see what it's looking like on the west side of things. Because 30 and a half did seem kind of low to me. So you have, okay, of course, OKC, Denver, the Lakers at 3 is crazy. That's too high.
It's a
Rockets,
little high, but I don't mind it.
Clippers, Timberwolves, Warriors is too high. That's crazy.
Warriors is kind of high.
Mavericks, Spurs, Grizzlies, Blazers, Grizzlies are too high. Uh,
Grizzlies are a little high. Spurs should be there, but they have to do it for me to believe it. Blazers and Pelicans. I think the
so
Pelicans should be able to
one,
beat the
two, three,
Blazers.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think the Pelicans should be looked at as better than the Blazers and the Grizzlies. In my personal opinion, Grizzlies
Mm.
might be better, but come on, Ja and Jaren Jackson.
Jaren already hurt.
Uh, I think the Pelicans is better than the Blazers, bro.
I think they're better than the Blazers too.
But then the Blazers could just be a crazy defensive team this year. They got so many dudes. But I don't see the Blazers scoring.
That's
I
that's my only problem with them. They traded one of their better scorers away or let him go.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 locks. So I can see them being 10. I can see the Pelicans getting at 10th and sneaking into the play-in. I can see a world where they're better than the Grizzlies and the Blazers, and I can see a world where they're not as good. And I can see a world where even the Kings could sneak around and be better than the Pelicans.
Yeah,
So I think this is that's the right tier for them. Anywhere from 10 to 13.
yeah.
That's not bad. Damn, West is stacked.
The West is stacked. I think the Warriors are a little high. I don't think they'll be. Well, we'll talk about them in a second.
I do think this though. I think Trey Murphy, this is one of the biggest make or break years for Trey Murphy. I think he should be the second best player on that team. You talking about Jordan Poole? It's Trey Murphy for me.
That's a fair point. I need to see him take that step and really do it, but he has all the talent and potential to be, yeah, definitely that second best guy for sure.
And because I like they depth. I don't know. Is DeJounte Murray, like, when's he set to come back? Is he set to miss some time? I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know how much he's missing or if I don't know entirely about that. I can't remember. I know he was looking good for media day, but that's a little different than playing on the court.
I think DeJounte Murray, what would be their best five? So you say DeJounte, Trey, Herb Jones,
Herb, Zion,
Zion, and Messi.
Misi, yeah.
Because I'm not starting Jordan Poole. Jordan Poole, you a 6-man, bro.
You not start. They gonna start Jordan Poole over one of their over.
Why?
I just think that's what they gonna do.
I would rather Jordan
They
Poole
done
just
trade
come
it. They
back.
done traded for him.
Yes, 6 men get a lot of burn.
Yeah, they do.
Jordan Poole is just. Some people just, it's like, that's why if I'll go after that type of archetype that's a little older in his career, because they'll know, hey man, them days, like, Jordan Poole's not gonna be a star, bro. That shit is not.
That ship done sailed. You think
It was never there. We was tripping.
after the Warriors, after he was looking how he was looking for the Warriors,
We was tripping. His field goal percentage wasn't that good in the damn playoff run. Like, it just, he had his moments.
that man was doing some crazy stuff.
That's a hell of a segue. Warriors and Jonathan Kuminga agreed to 2 years, $48.5 million. He was getting clowned by the Club 520. I don't know if you seen that. They was like, man, you could have been had this deal plus like, and then you could have got like 100 something for 4 years, the same type of deal. Now just like a prove it deal. Yeah. And then they hate that nigga. I'm sorry. Sorry to use them words. I'm sorry. The Warriors hate that nigga Kuminga, man. Can we just keep it a buck, man? How we feeling about Kuminga and the Warriors, man?
It feels like they were supposed to divorce, but they know they couldn't divorce because they really still needed each other.
Mm.
because they both would not have been better without each other. They couldn't. He wouldn't have got no money, and they would have no real talent like that without him. So they did both need each other, but they are not in no happy marriage.
Chris is crazy. It is crazy how terrible that Jonathan Kuminga has been treated. Like Steve Kerr has talked so much shit about this man. Is absolutely ridiculous. I thought he played pretty good in the playoffs too, though.
That's the thing. He don't have a long leash at all, and it's like what year what for him? It's
It's like 4 or 5, bro.
4 or 5, and he still don't got no long leash. He can't make no mistakes. You don't even give him the opportunity to really show that he can be a guy like that. You still playing with other guys well ahead of him. It's just like,
The fact that he's not a focal point because he don't fit the team. Let's keep it about. He don't
no,
really fit the team, but he's still a top 3 player on the damn team. He's the
yeah.
third best player.
Do you
Like,
think that's the fault of Draymond being the reason why he can't fit, or
I mean, it's kind of just the construction of the team because Draymond is so important to that system that it's
mm-hmm.
like we you got to accept Draymond's flaws because he's so valuable.
Yeah,
But at the same time, it's like Kuminga is a better. I'm gonna say he's a better offensive player. He's more
yeah,
offensively valuable than Draymond.
yeah.
So
You can. My problem is you can't have Kuminga, Butler, and Draymond on the court at the same time and expect to have a well-run offense.
and that's the problem. Anytime you can't get your legit 5 best players on the court, yeah, you know how that is. So
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I just think they should have just traded him. I think they tanked his value, which is bad for both parties.
Yeah,
And you know,
they did it to themselves. Steve Kerr was dogging this dude. He could
dry.
the Warriors should have just let him play. They should have let him get his stock up and then traded him.
Yeah, I low key feel bad for bro. But then at the
Doing all
same
that
time,
benching and stuff wasn't it.
where does he fit in the league? Like, who can you plug in Jonathan Kuminga to where he fits and could be the type of guy he needs to be?
I think that he could have used him at one point, but I don't think they need him now.
The Heat.
I don't think they
Who they just pick
necessarily.
up? Norman Powell.
Norman Powell.
Who's a small forward? Because I would say you could start Hero, Norm Powell. Who's a small forward?
Is it Hawkins,
Ah,
Highsmith,
yeah, he could. You
Jovic?
could put Kaminga right there.
Unless I'm missing, I'm sorry, but I
Oh,
think
I ain't gonna lie, Chris. If you go Hero, Powell, Kaminga, Bam, and Khalil Ware, I look he like that, bro.
yeah,
But
yeah,
I don't know. You wouldn't be able to keep all them dudes. So
no,
can he just? Would they have the money to sign him if he walks? See, I don't know. See, it was just too. I don't know. I don't
yeah.
know. It's just I like him in Miami. I don't know where else he would fit though. That's a pretty solid fit. Maybe Portland. Can Portland shoot enough? Because then you would have Drew, Shaden
Drew,
Sharp.
Shaden, Denny.
But see, you got Denny and you got Kamara. He don't fit right there. I think it just been too hard to find a spot for him. Like he just got the unlucky archetype. See, run around being athletic and can't shoot. Hey, your options be limited, bro.
Yeah, he could have gone over there with Cade and them at one point.
They got enough athletic non-shooters, man. That's the
I
last
said at
thing they
one. As I
need.
said, at one point he missed his right. He missed his opportunity to get over there with them.
The Bulls,
Maybe the Bulls. Yeah,
but that's a little weird because Josh Giddey can't fucking shoot. But Josh Giddey can shoot a little bit. He's not
he can
just
shoot a little
terrible.
bit. He's not just and he can
And it's a running gun type of style.
exactly. Like I think he fit a little better over there.
Jonathan Kaminga, Jonathan Kuminga shoot a little bit too. I ain't gonna just act like he just
Nah, he
I
not.
don't know.
His shot just not broke, but he's not no shooter.
I wouldn't mind Kuminga with the Hornets
No, that's not
for,
terrible.
for Miles
He
Bridges. Miles Bridges might fit the Warriors more, and I think Kuminga could fit the Hornets more.
yeah, that's how I
Hmm.
would see it.
I don't know. I think Heat
Uh,
is the best fit. But it's like I don't know how you get over there and what it has to be. Heat probably best fit. Okay.
well, he was trying to get into the Kings. That's where he was trying to get to for Malik Monk. And then the Warriors didn't want Malik Monk. They were going to send Malik Monk somewhere else.
I hate the Warriors. I hate them. I hate them.
So that's
Malik,
why it never happened.
like that. Okay. All right. Steve Kerr, your ass gone with the old ass players that you keep on riding the coattails of. That's all he doing. Steve Kerr don't want to coach, bro. Steve Kerr do not want to coach. I do not. Draymond know what I want. Steph know what I want, and he don't want to coach, bro. I'd have took Malik Monk yesterday.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Buddy Hield and fucking Pajimski, sorry. Like that's I'd rather have Malik Monk, bro.
What do you
Literally.
think about the Warriors' new signings?
Who they signed? Horford?
They got Horford. They got Melton. They got D'Anthony Melton. They got Seth Curry. You know, who else they got?
Bro, oh my
Kuminga's
god,
back. Like,
man. Al Horford is damn near 50, man.
yo, I'll be honest. I don't know why people are hyping this up and acting like Al Horford's going to be some lifesaver. I get it. He played good in spurts for the Celtics, but he ain't gonna have but he gonna have to do more.
Chris, let's really break this down. Al Horford played in college 20 years ago. 20 years ago, Al Horford was playing
Florida.
college basketball.
Yeah.
20 years ago. That's fucking too long. And they're going to be leaning on this dude, man. You went and literally did something so crazy. You brought in somebody older than your old guys. It's crazy. I love Al
They got
Horford, but that shit's over.
the Warriors got the oldest average starting lineup.
Yes, by a lot. It's crazy. No, that and I love Al Horford, and he's their best signee. So that shit is over. They projected to finish 7th in the West. They were one injury away for being fucking top 5 pick, man. Like this team, I don't trust a young guy. I don't know. I'm sorry. The Warriors is just I can't wait till that shit's over with.
Gary Payton the second's back. It's too much getting the band back together and
They're too old. You got to get through 82 games before you even get to the playoffs. They're
you don't
too
like the Seth
old.
Curry signing? They got they splash brothers for
Bro,
real now.
Seth Curry ain't been a major piece on a rotation in how many years? Seth Curry's been getting bounced and bounced. He's been on teams for the 3rd time. He's been bounced around so much. He's been on teams for 3, 4 times. Like that, come on, bro. It's cute that he's playing with his big brother. Okay, like, and I love. I'm not trying to do it, but it's like, come on, bro. From basketball perspective, the Warriors is going in the wrong direction. They're just going in the wrong
They
direction.
done signed a 40-year-old center.
Is he actually 40?
He's 39, bro. They done signed a 39-year-old stretch 5 center to be their savior.
This nigga, man, he played college ball 20 years ago, bro. We do all this bronze shit, man. Horford right there. Way less athletic, too. So he's legit moving slow as hell out there, bro. And he did not look good last year. You see the
No,
Celtics?
see that's my problem. He was already declining last year. Like it was very clear that he was not the same.
Chris, that shit's so over with, bro.
I don't know what they're doing.
Steve Kerr don't want to coach. He don't want to coach, bro. I'm just finna bring in the oldest possible motherfuckers that I don't have to say nothing to. That's all he want. The way he did, because you supposed to be done figured out a way to use Kuminga, even though because there is another thing too. You have. When are you going to adjust? He's your third best offensive player. Like, when are you going to find ways to use him in a way that he
Should
can be
be.
used instead of complaining about what he can't do?
Mm-hmm. Him, Moody. The fact that him or Moody, like, why are you having to have Buddy Hield be your guy? Because Moody could never do it. Like that don't make no sense to me.
He don't want to coach me. But yeah,
Pajimski took a step back.
Pajimski ain't on shit. Pajimski's okay, but this is my thing. I say it all the time when it comes to young players. Motherfuckers think just because they're young and they show flashes that they're on a trajectory that's gonna keep going up. Say, man, you Pajimski was like a 3-year, 4-year college player. You had a couple sparks, but man, you are at your ceiling, dog. Pajimski ain't getting no damn better. Pajimski is just a
Yeah,
guy. He's an eighth, ninth man, and that's okay. He give you some pretty good minutes. But all that being all excited because the nigga was a rookie or nigga in his second year, man, we gotta quit. Everybody don't have unlimited potential. That potential
yeah,
is over with. Moses Moody shit is over with. Kuminga had the highest potential at all them guys, and he's hated by everybody in his organization, by everybody in that damn city. They hate Jonathan Kuminga. So the guy with the highest potential, y'all hate him. So y'all deserve what y'all get. Y'all have the oldest starting lineup in the league. So
all that they said they was going to win the championship last year. No, and they're not going to be contenders this year. It just not. It's just not going to be it. There, Curry is wasting his time, wasting his talent. They better hope LeBron James decides that he doesn't want to be a Laker after this year, and he goes over there to Oakland and makes him the even oldest roster possible.
why is Curry wasting his time? Why is that? Why are people
They
saying that?
they're wasting Curry's time.
To a certain extent, man, them niggas old. The team is old. They kept all the
That's
guys.
why they're not doing. They never brought in a second. Wiseman never worked out, and that ruined it.
My thing is because if you want to keep a legacy intact, you're gonna have to do stuff like this because you supposed to trade either Draymond or Clay or both a year early while they're still in their proms, while they still can bring something back, and you're supposed to retool with a whole new group.
Because they
But
just let Clay walk for nothing, right?
like, but even y'all should have been got rid of them.
Yeah,
Like I'm talking about like when Durant left, that's when they should start shaking things up because okay, Durant's gone, so we're just gonna go a whole different direction. We still have Curry. Draymond is
but
worth this, Clay's worth this. We can mix and match.
they won a championship, so they didn't think they needed to do that. That's the
Should
thing.
get it after that championship. And that championship was lucky as hell. Like I hate when I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. But that was the best case scenario in terms of them winning that damn
Hey,
championship, bro.
it worked out perfectly for them.
That
It
nigga
worked.
say
It
we can
worked out
replay
perfect.
that season and that postseason 150 times. Them niggas ain't gonna win that shit again, bro. Like we gotta quit,
Oh
bro.
man, come on, bro.
Denver was riddled with injuries. Boston just kind of just sold. Memphis, Ja got hurt. Like it just that was just the best case
Phoenix
scenario play out.
imploded.
Phoenix,
Phoenix just
yeah,
imploded. Yeah,
like it is what it is, man. That Warriors championship, like we not gonna do that. Like it was great they won, they earned it in the finals for sure. But that whole run, we not gonna act like that wasn't just the best case scenario. So, I mean, just because, and even just because you win, don't mean you shouldn't make different moves so you can keep trying to retool. Like you could have been like, man, I'm trying to go after the Laurie Markkinens. You go after the bigger guys that you could possibly get for a Draymond and stuff like that. This
they
is
what
what
they
they wanted.
say. They didn't want put. They said we have to keep Pajimski.
Fucking hate the Warriors, bro.
They was it Pajimski and Kuminga or just uh, now they don't want both of them.
That's what they get. Fuck them. Sorry. Excuse my language. I hate the Warriors, bro. I can't stand
I
Steve
know.
Kerr. I can't stand Steve Kerr, bro. It's really him. I don't like him.
Yeah,
I don't like Steve Kerr. But you got anything else? We pretty much covered all
that
our
was
topics.
that was my main thing. I believe. And we're gonna have some more interesting topics as we keep going, but those are some of the main topics we just touched on. We have to touch on our Dallas teams. We touch on our Dallas teams and have some good NBA topics for y'all. So
But yeah, I did have, you know what I'm saying? I'm wearing my Anthony Edwards
oh,
t-shirt.
that's right. Oh,
Uh
that's right.
that's my boy, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The AE. But I did want to say this about the Timberwolves because I think they so disrespected. The sports books had them finishing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Oh,
6. Um,
yeah.
I don't know what people have been watching, but we've seen the last couple of years. You got Anthony Edwards. You made it to the conference finals, bro. I think
I, I think he's taking another step this year. I
bro.
think he's gonna be better.
I think he should be top 5 MVP candidate.
Do you know what this dude did last season after one off season? He decided, oh, I'm gonna be an elite 3-point shooter.
Yep.
What do you think he's working on? What do you think he's going to add to his? He adds something to his game each and every offseason. That's what the great players do.
And it's like
That's what the elites do.
he's the best athlete in the West. He's the most
Yeah,
physically gifted player in the West. Who's in the West? Like I'm trying to think. You got he's the most gifted player in the West.
John
Outside of
Morant,
Victor Wembanyama, stop it. That was a name shit.
Zion.
No, he's more physically gifted than all those dudes. Man. Strength, durability, athleticism. He's number one. Outside of Wemby, because everybody just loves a nut rod 7'6". He's the best athlete in the West. I think his trajectory, he's just going through the roof. The fact that the Lakers are projected to be over them, the fact that the Clippers are projected to be over them, I think it's
The
pure
Lakers, the
madness.
Lakers being over them is crazy because they will be good in the back half of the season. They will not start off strong, or they may, whatever it is. The Lakers will probably finish fourth.
Lakers and the Clippers are not better than Timberwolves, bro.
No,
Lakers have too
they're
many
not.
O's, man. The
Lakers
Clippers
have
is
also. I
just
do think they got better. I do think the Lakers got better.
the Lakers and Clippers both got better, but my thing is they don't have a like Luke. Okay, you got Luke, but Anthony Edwards and the team that's built around Anthony Edwards is just. I think 1 through 12, the Timberwolves roster is better than the Lakers, bro. And I just think the Clippers side of things, I just think Timberwolves are just better. You put 7-game series, Timberwolves versus Clippers. I won't put no money on the damn Clippers. These dudes have made it to the Western Conference Finals the last 2 years after making major
Yeah,
trades both years.
yeah.
So I don't know. I just thought that was a little disrespectful. 6 is crazy.
No,
So
yeah, that's fair. I think Anthony Edwards is due for another great big season this year. So I'm excited to see how he looks, and you very well could be in that MVP conversation.
but that's all for the esports related podcast. I'm D Noseball, this Chris. We will be back weekly. So it's the rebrand. And yeah, man. We gone.
Found some shit I love to do, so I can live comfortable. Searching for a peace of mind, need that when it's time to rhyme. Perfect in every line, any chance I get, and I know it takes time, but I will never quit.